Hello, I'm Bonnie Barnes, one of the co-founders and Chief Executive Officer of the Daisy Foundation. What an honor to be included in Kirby Bates' series featuring inspiring nurse leaders discussing great leadership. Well, you probably all know that I am not a nurse, but it's the most important and meaningful work of my life to recognize nurses for the extraordinary compassion you provide patients and families when we are in your loving hands. When my stepson Patrick was hospitalized for 8 weeks 21 years ago, we experienced nurses who were outstanding, clinically speaking, just as we expected they would be. But what we didn't expect, and what took our hearts, was the way Patrick's nurses delivered their care, with so much compassion and kindness, and so much sensitivity not only to him, but to all of us in our family. We knew when he died that we had to say thank you to nurses, not only for the big life-saving things you do, but also for the little things you do that make such a difference to patients and families like ours. So we created the Daisy Award as a means of providing ongoing recognition throughout the year, honoring stories of care shared through Daisy Award nominations by patients, families, and coworkers. Well, today, nearly 2 million of those stories have been written. Clearly, we are not the only folks that need and want to say thank you to nurses. Of the zillion things we have learned about nurses and nursing over the years, we've come to understand the real importance and true value of meaningful recognition like the Daisy Award, value that's to nurses and to their organizations. Recognition is a key element in a culture of gratitude, a culture that is supportive and supportive of excellence, and a culture that truly cares about the well-being of its staff. And great nurse leaders embed it in their day-to-day, creating what we call the ritual of recognition. Great nurse leaders see the meaningful difference it makes. For example, they know that nurses who are nominated for the Daisy Award and receive a copy of their nomination report lower compassion fatigue and higher compassion satisfaction. These nominations remind nurses why they became nurses to begin with and contribute to their well-being and even their retention as nurses. It is also the mark of a great leader to ensure that not only is the staff recognized, but also nurse leaders, managers, directors, even chief nursing officers receive the recognition they surely deserve. We created the Daisy Nurse Leader Award years ago when we realized that nurse managers, for example, were usually not eligible for the Daisy Award because it was designed to honor direct care. Yet, nurse leaders' role in creating the environment in which nurses can deliver their best, most compassionate care is paramount. Research conducted recently by the American Organization for Nursing Leadership and Joslin Marketing uncovered the extent of burnout nurse managers are experiencing this year. So we at Daisy are strongly encouraging our partner organizations to provide meaningful recognition to nurse leaders in the same meaningful way the Daisy Award honors staff clinicians. In closing, may I share the message that we at Daisy have been spreading since Patrick died in 1999. To all of you nurses, no matter where you are in your career, no matter your role, no matter in what kind of healthcare facility you work, we say a profound thank you. Thank you for committing your lives to taking care of the rest of us. Thank you for demonstrating extraordinary courage as you worked through the worst of times this year to ensure your patients and their families got the best care possible. Thank you for delivering your care not only with your brain, but also with your hearts. And know that you, our nurses, stay in our hearts forever. On behalf of all of us at the Daisy Foundation, we say thank you and we wish you a very, very happy Nurses Week and a healthy, successful rest of the year. So long.